Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today is day 1166 of my ketogenic journey. Going to show you what I ate yesterday. Be right back with a chit chat, and it was almost a confusing way in, then I figured it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. There's so much more to come, including some results and photos from Destiny, and hopefully some from Corey too. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave keto diamond style.
3, 2, 1.
It is 2:15 p.m. I'm breaking about a 17.5 hour fast with 2 bubble yellow eggs, which are just sunny side up. It was 2 better with cheddar sausages sliced in half. And since it's Saturday, I'm having a keto treat, not cheat. These are Birch Bender's keto chocolate chip waffles with some good keto-friendly syrup. I've got a pork chop breaded in coconut flour. Basted, of course, with egg and mustard to get the flour to stay on, fried in butter, and of course there's some seasonings in there too, different ones, whatever's your taste. And right now I've got some Rufus Teague's sugar-free chipotle sauce on it. So we're watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Before that we watched Goblet of Fire. I'm having some pork skins, and I've had a couple cheese sticks. Yes, I'm happy to have a keto mojo, but I'm getting a little frustrated with it. So I checked one time. 0.9 was the GKI, glucose 114, ketones 107. Knowing that sometimes they can be different, I checked, same drop of blood, literally same finger prick. I checked again. Ketones dropped to 0.5 in that stick, glucose dropped to 107, and then my GKI went up to 11.8, saying that I'm not in ketosis, and just seconds before I was in just barely in ketosis. It's frustrating. It really is. I mean, I like having the mojo. I think the numbers are interesting, but some number inconsistency like this might actually make people say, okay, well, I'm not in ketosis, let me do whatever I want to, when they might actually be. So, I mean, if I went with this glucose level and this ketone level, let's see what my ketones would be with those two. Okay, with those two numbers, I got it 8.49, so it's a little bit better level of ketosis. It's frustrating that I don't really know anything. It doesn't. I think I need to have my A1C checked again too. That number might be from the coffee I'm drinking. I don't really know. It might be just higher because I'm drinking coffee. I have no idea. So it's getting frustrating, but I think I'm going to have my A1C checked again just to see where we're sitting with that. I know that I'm no longer diabetic, or at least the last several times they've checked my A1C, I went from type 2 diabetes to not being a diabetic. But with this mojo, I'm thinking maybe I need to, be checked again. Damn, girl. You look phenomenal at this angle. It's just the angle, trust me. For those of you who are new here, I have a very loud, active, busy household. I'm currently hiding in the bathroom and waiting for somebody to come run me out because I gotta go potty. But whatever, right? And if you're new here, I've used keto to get rid of 155 plus pounds, and I want to keep that going. Love that. Also, I don't think I'm fat anymore. I still have some body fat that needs to go. I don't think that I am at an unhealthy level now, although I'm not exactly where doctors would probably prefer me to be. Although my doctor's just like, dude, shit, all right. But yeah, there's still some more body fat, quite a bit more, in fact. So we want to keep the trend going until I'm at well, hell, I'm already happy, but at a reasonably safe, less fat around the organ kind of level. You know what I mean? So I hold most of my body fat right here in my upper tummy and in my arms. Now, it's thinned out a lot. It's flattened out a lot. It's nowhere near like it used to be, but there's still some fat in there. There's loose skin all over my body. If anybody's wondering, oh yeah. Hold on, see if I can show you this. Maybe from which angle. All right. See this? There's loose skin that I can pinch all in the back of my calves. My granddaughter, she is queen at finding these little areas here and just like, and pull it up on me. So, or she instantly reaches around and just squeezes back here. So, there's more of me to go. Plenty more. But, again, Man, that don't look bad at all. Can get any more. I say play with my own body fat. But anyway, most of my body fat that's left is being held in my tummy area right here. There's just not enough room in this room to show you that. But anyway, y'all see where it's at. However, I'm feeling great. I feel like I look great. I played with a mirror at Walmart forever last night. We were in the mirror section trying to find hubby a new alarm clock. I might have done this. Best parts about weight loss is walking by mirrors and going, ooh. No, wrong way, huh? Where's my butt? Legs look good in that mirror. Like in this mirror. No, except for that spot on it. But I like this one too. So yeah, I like my physical form now. I don't really like all the extra jiggle, but hey, life, right? Life. And you know what's funny is that before I started weight loss, my brain was like, I don't want to look melted. I don't want to have all that extra hangy stuff. I don't want this and I don't want that. And I was worried about aesthetics. Well, it's not like I look so great with all that thick body fat, okay? It's not like with this completely filled out and out to here, I look so daggone much better. And you know, I guess it's sorry, one of my alarms went off and kicked me out. I guess it's vanity in a way. We just think we won't look good melted. I didn't want any turkey gobble, and I didn't want any gobbledygook, and I didn't want my boobs to shrink, and they did. Oh my God, they did. But now I see that was the dumbest crap on the planet. I am so much healthier now. I can do so much more now. I feel so much better now. I don't care. Give me the gobbledygook, okay? Give it here. And it does shrink up over time. See this right here? It used to be down here and loose. And then it was like down here and thick fat. So I'm okay with that. It does change over time. It does alter. It does retract a little bit. It does what your body's supposed to do. And I'm so much better off for it. So if you're being held back by the thought of what you'll feel about your loose skin, suck it up, buttercup, okay? You're going to feel so much better. Wear a long sleeve shirt if you want to. I don't care. I don't. But people see it. And they kind of understand it. They just get it. And then everybody walks up to you. Oh my God, you look so amazing. I saw you a few months ago in here and you look so good. Or, girl, I am so proud of you. These things change your perspective over time. Your perspective going into weight loss is, I don't want to look melted. So I didn't either. And now I'll take melted over thick, heavy, harsh fat that kept me from moving around, kept me from breathing, kept me sick and diseased. I'll take it. So if that's one of your hang-ups, don't let it be. All right. So again, there's always something, right, with my ketogenic journey, because mine is ever changing, ever growing. I imagine most of yours is too. A lot of the stuff that worked out for me great when I started keto doesn't work anymore. A lot of the stuff that works great for everybody else doesn't work for me. And I know this, but still I want to try everything. And I don't mind trying everything because I get to try everything, and on occasion I'll find something freaking fantastic that works great, right? And on occasion, I'll come across things that I think work great, and over time come to realize they don't, like the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener in my coffee in the morning. That was definitely holding me back, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. I didn't, but it's still the truth. Now, there's another thing, a couple other things actually. Coffee in general, probably not the coffee, but again, the sweetener, the same problem as before, the sweetener I'm using to make my coffee creamer. Because not that I think it's holding my weight loss back this time. I think this is allowing me to lose weight if I do things right. But I think that it's causing my blood sugar numbers to just be higher than I want them to be. Because the goal here is to get healthy, right? Over time, I'm sure even if it's just spiking my insulin levels or my glucose levels while I'm having my morning cup of joe, which I sip on and takes like 2 hours, so probably keeping my insulin levels pretty spiked for a pretty good while. I'm sure that'll mess with my A1C and maybe even type 2 diabetes again, which I've already got rid of. I don't want that back. The goal here is to get healthy and thinner and look better and feel better. The goal is all around health, right? So for tomorrow, not today, I already had my cup of coffee, and that's when I did those A1C blood glucose readings. I'm going to leave the coffee alone in the morning. I'm going to be awake a couple hours. Then I'm going to check my glucose and ketone levels and see where they're at. So I'm staying in ketosis with this, which is great. But if my glucose levels continue to be high, that's not where I want to be. I don't want to spike my insulin because I'm having a morning cup of coffee. And up until a year ago, wasn't even a coffee fan. Didn't even like coffee. Couldn't stand it. Didn't want it around me. Didn't care about it. Nothing. It was only because everybody else does it. And I do actually like the sensation more than anything. I like the early morning pick-me-up scent in the air. I like the sensation more than I actually like the liquid, or the taste. So I'm going to leave it alone tomorrow. Check my glucose and ketones. See where we're at with that. Now, my weight fluctuated up a little bit, and I do not think it was from the sugar substitute that I'm using in my coffee now. What I think it was from was, you guys saw what I ate, most likely the waffles and syrup. One or the other, maybe both. It's one of them. So, also, look, lately, I've been wondering about my Max pork skins because I ate them quite a bit last night while we were watching movies. I also didn't get a whole lot of sleep because I was up watching Harry Potter all night. I really was. I'm not kidding. Now, we used to have all the movies, but somehow Chamber of Secrets and Order of Phoenix has disappeared, which turned out to be a good thing because I ain't have time to stay up like that. But we watched, hubby watched it earlier, but I watched the ending of Goblet of Fire and realized I'd missed a lot. And then we skipped to Half-Blood Prince because we were out of, we couldn't find Order of the Phoenix. So I don't know what happened to those two movies, but anyway, and then we watched then I watched Deathly Hallows 1. He fell asleep on it, and I put in Deathly Hallows 2 and fell asleep on it. I went to sleep around 3:30ish this morning, and I got up around 7 or 8. I think it was about 8. So not a whole lot of sleep, so that could, cause some weigh-in issues right there. But I also got a little sleepy and tired after having my breakfast yesterday morning. Just a little bit, wasn't too bad, but I think it spiked my insulin. I think it affected me a little bit. Didn't kick me out of ketosis going by my ketones at least, but I do think it affected me. And if I can't have one, I don't want the other. However, I am thinking about today using a little syrup just on my eggs. We're out of waffles. Destiny cleared house for me with those. But I don't have any more of the keto waffles. I do have a little bit of the syrup, and I was thinking about using it on my eggs, but at the same time, I'd rather just go down tomorrow. The Rufus Teague sauce also, it's sugar-free, but it could affect me a little bit. It's got some peppers and some nightshades in it that cause water weight. So, again, there's always something with my journey. I'm constantly learning and growing and deciding and picking, and sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I have to try this or change that and just see what works best for me. And that's what you will have to do. Because just because it works for one, don't mean it works for the other. Just because some people shoot down in weight, don't mean you're going to. And just because it will work for you, it will make you overall healthier. You will go down in weight. The speed is personal. It's depending upon you and your body. Something popped up on my screen. Can't see. All right. So it's personal. This whole journey is personal. Everything I show you, regardless of how well it works for me, might not for you. Might not. And it might not even be for you just thought-wise. I've had some people say, you eat way too much fast food. Yes, it might be keto, but it's fast food and that's not healthy and I don't like that. That's you. That's great for you. If that's not what's on your agenda, don't do it. But it's for me, okay? And it works fine. I've been on a Baconator diet, lost 10 pounds. In a month, okay? And that was well into my ketogenic journey. I've helped people break stalls with the Baconator. Just no bun, So what works for me, what is ideal for me, might not be ideal for you. And I encourage each other not to police each other. If I go to another channel and they're using sucralose and complaining about not losing weight, I don't say, do not use sucralose. That's probably your problem. I will say, I can't have sucralose. It stalls my weight loss. Or maybe that's something you should look into. Or take it out for a week and just see what happens. Because we're all stubborn and pig-headed. I got my things, okay? I got my things. That Dietary Dr. Pepper, I drink that all day, every day. I drink it all night. If I roll over, I'm thirsty, I take a swig, okay? And that's my thing. It might not be you. You might be 100% water across the board. Congratulations, sweetheart, but that's not me. Every one of our journeys are dependent on our personal body, our thoughts, what we want to do. And I might even lose faster if I take out that Dietary Dr. Pepper. But I ain't gonna, okay? And I understand when I go to your channel and you're complaining about something, doesn't mean you're willing to give it up yet. And you might come to the point where you are at some point and you might just never do it. That is personal. We have to make our personal choices and decide what's right for our personal bodies, our personal lives, what makes things sustainable. If I've got to drink water all the time, I'm going to fail. I know this because I'm eventually going to take my ass to the store and get a regular Dr. Pepper. The Dietary Dr. Pepper keeps me from doing that. You see, I'm pretty sure I gained most of my weight on regular Dr. Pepper. Pretty damn positive, okay? I think that's where most of my calories every single day came from. So you have to make changes where they're reasonable for you. Okay. All that being said, if you're new to keto, I'm sorry about rambling. I'm going to get here in just a minute to Corey and Destiny's weight loss. Destiny had some phenomenal pictures she wants me to show you. So I'm going to go in there and hear all the wild, rowdy noise and get a couple clips from them. They're doing good. I'm very, very proud of them. They have their moments of weakness just like anybody else. I also had an argument earlier with somebody who said this was not sustainable. It's like 3.5 years, sweetheart. Shoot. Everything only works if you put your mind to it, period. Going to the gym for me every day is not sustainable because I'm not going to do it. And if I miss a day, I'm like, I don't really care. And it doesn't matter. Nothing is sustainable unless you put your mind to it. Nothing. I've seen people, I've got my sister-in-law's mother used to go on these 30-day cabbage diets and lose a lot of weight. And a month later, she'd regain all of it. We go on keto diets. We lose a lot of weight. We quit and we regain all of it. Sometimes then some. Nothing is sustainable unless you put your mind to it. And keto is more sustainable because you don't need surgery. You don't have to go to the gym all the time. If you do, bless your heart. Good job. Way to go. You don't have to starve yourself to death. You don't have to eat a super low calorie diet. You eat when you're hungry. Eat until you're full. You lose weight. You get healthy. The end. That's what makes this one so much more sustainable. Plus, you're getting all the things you need. You need fats. You need proteins to survive. You need a teaspoonful of sugar to run your brain, but your body's smart and can convert it can convert protein into sugar you need to operate your brain through a process called gluconeogenesis. It does this, okay? It does it on its own. And that process is a fat burning process because it's hard for the body to do. Therefore, when your body goes into gluconeogenesis and fuels your brain, you're actually in a little bit stronger fat burning mode. Now, let's go get some clips from these girls. Oh, I didn't weigh in. Crap. Sorry. Here's the weigh-in for me on day 1,166.
Yes, I'm going to get on the scale. I've already been on it a few times, and the number does not make sense to me. Not exactly. 157.8. I'm just not exactly sure.
Yep, up 0.2, but that's okay because I'm still within boundaries that I'm happy with, and I know how to fix it or attempt to.
Today,
Yes,
would you like to give a quick update?
it's not that great.
You should do it anyway.
I'll do it anyway.
And we'll show her new before and after photos before and current, really.
I'm still not disappointed because... Sorry, I'm going to come over this way.
Well, I'm going to scoot over this way.
So, I know Mama moved. I don't look that great today. My hair is all weird and natural. I just haven't straightened it or anything. But me and Brian went on a date yesterday. We did the thing. The bad thing.
No.
all the time. No, I don't necessarily feel bad about it, because, I mean, I don't know. Whenever I used to try keto before and I would cheat on it, I used to feel like really, really bloated and gross. But last night I didn't, and I even lost weight still. So I don't know. I mean, I went up a couple hours after I got home. I checked my weight. My lowest is 289.2. And last night, whenever I got home, I was at like 295. But I woke up this morning and I checked my weight, and it's back down to 292.4. So I mean, I still lost overnight. I don't know how, but. And I took a new picture today, and I even look smaller today than I did the other day whenever I took one. So it's confusing.
Sometimes keto is a confusing thing, and just because you have those moments of weakness doesn't mean you have to stay in them. I think what helped her was she did it, she quit doing it, started fasting right away, and
I even ate keto stuff whenever I got home.
Right.
I went like right back to it. I haven't eaten today. Super hungry though, my tummy hurts. But
I'm hungry too. It's 2:33 p.m. No fast break yet. So while we do the fast break and wait for Corey to get in here, let's show you Destiny's before and currents. Oh, and always make your next meal keto and just keep pushing. Alright, once again, the entire house is live and loud, so speak up.
I weighed in at 308.2 today. That is a total of 11.4 pounds down from my original weight.
And a pound down from yesterday, 1.2.
1.2 pounds down from yesterday, yeah.
The girls are doing great.
Yay.
Anything else? Any else skills, anything?
Not at the moment.
fit into this shirt now.
Destiny can fit into that shirt now. Woo! Yay! Alright guys and dolls, so if you need any help with your ketogenic journey, I'm so sorry this video is super long, but I like to talk. I like to hear myself talk, apparently. Anyway, my contact information is below. There are great ways to support this channel that are greatly appreciated in the description below. And there's some cool links that let you get some cheap stuff in the description below. Much love and many prayers. I need